Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, hope you're all keeping well, and welcome back to part 2 of our Dead Man's Hand project log. So what have we been up to then since part 1? If you've watched any of my other videos, you'll have seen we've put together an MDF jail kit from Warworld Gaming, and we put together the Last Chance Saloon kit. Maybe a couple of pictures will pop up on screen here, from Warbases. Done a couple of little reviews of them, really good kits, really glad to have built them, got them in my collection now, ready to put in my town. Other than that, we have the Ladies of the West. We put together the Gunfighters 2 kit. We got them together, managed to get them primed, got them zenithalled. A basic sort of slap shot method of light grey, highlight, dry brush, followed by a white dry brush on top, pick out the details. That way your speed paints and things like that go over them really well. And I've found speed paints with the Dead Man's Hand range, they've really helped me out to actually get stuff painted. Because I'm a notorious collector and builder of miniatures, and incredibly slow at painting them. But no, this is definitely a system it's got me invested. I've got a nice collection here, and I think all the sort of miniatures, whether they be the metal ones or the ones you put together yourself from the plastic sprues, have just got a lot of character and a lot of interesting detail on them. They just look nice, I think. Nice to paint. They look good on the table. So yeah, so we've got them together. We had to, like I said, I've got them primed. We had some good weather, one good day of weather I think it was, where I managed to get everything primed that I had ready. So I got a load of the metal stuff primed. It's all these guys at the back here. There's our some of our Legends of the West there from the good set. We've got this chap here who's from the Citizens set, which I really like him. If you played Red Dead Redemption, the first one, this guy to me looks a bit like Nigel West Dickens. I'll pop a picture of him up now. You'll know him as the Snake Oil Man. So yeah, I'm definitely going to paint him in that style. He's my local menace, shall we say, selling the people things they don't need. And this chap here just reminds me a bit of is it Prospector Pete from Toy Story 2? I'm going to paint him up a bit like that. I think it's Prospector Pete, isn't it? Well, you know the guy, the fat horrible bloke who's pretending to be sealed in the box, but he's not. But yeah, so, I'm really looking forward to getting some paint on them. Where else are we? We've painted some wagons, actually, yeah. So, got some wagons primed. Now, I primed them with it's Army Painter Leather Brown at first. Came out really nice. And then I don't know if the light on the video is picking it up. I've dry brushed over this wagon in particular a couple of times now. And I just can't find a brown to pick out the detail for me. I've gone with, what is it I've used? I've tried Talon Sand, which was too dark. I've tried, where's the other one? Xandri Dust, which again just didn't really work, didn't really pick out the details. So, I feel like it's Goldilocks, isn't it? It was much too hot, it was much too cool. This one's just right. So hopefully I'll find the right paint soon. If you've got any recommendations, let me know. Because my final approach is going to be some Tyrant Skull over the top, because that's where I sort of dust down all my minis with from my Dead Man's Hand stuff. But I didn't want to just go that over the top, make it look incredibly dusty. But I don't know, maybe that's what I need to do. Obviously, still need to pick out the details of the metal bits on the wheels, things like that. Some of the metal finishing and things like that. But no, I really like these wagons, to be fair. These ones are the Great Escape Games ones. Plastic wagons. Go together nice and well. Make sure you put plenty of glue on them, though, because I didn't. When I was priming the two of them, got the other one over there, I dropped one on the floor and it exploded into basically every single piece that it was because I didn't do a good enough job gluing it. So there you go, handy hint. Make sure you glue them. This is the covered wagon. Again, really nice. Exactly the same wagon. But this one comes with the horses. I haven't got them together yet. I've made it so I can take the cover off. I literally just held the pieces together when I glued them. Fitted it over the top, sat it on and let it dry, but obviously didn't glue the base part. Then when it was dry, I've taken off, and that's removable now. And again, same technique on this wagon. Leather brown spray, trying some dry brushing, but it's not working out. On camera, they look better off camera than they do on camera, I must admit. But I'm not 100% happy with them, because I was hoping to cheat really and use a similar recipe to do my buildings. But I'm going to have to look for something else. This one then, if anyone's got any tips for this cover, what should I do with it? what's your best approach to painting this? I mean, was it just white cloth? Am I better off using the, I think it's Apothecary White contrast paint from Games Workshop and just going over it with that? Let that sit in the details and stuff, because it's quite flat in places. It's a lovely piece. I think it's really, really nice, but it is quite flat, so I don't know if the paint will just pool and just sit funny. I've got an airbrush there, but I'm yet to use it. I'm not brave yet. I might look into that. I suppose that could be an option to test it on there, I suppose. But yeah, so that's me general bits. I've put together some of these. These are they're from Wargames Atlantic. I got these free. I got 3 free horses on a sprue with the Wargames magazine a while ago, and finally put them together and thought these are perfect for Dead Man's Hand. So if you watch the channel and you see my shorts, I think I did a short where I showed it off, maybe, or maybe it was on the Instagram page, don't know. But yeah, so I got them together because, as you all know, if you're following the game, Great Escape Games are launching a Kickstarter soon. It's for the Mounted Gunfighters. Obviously, it's going to come with your horses, and it's going to come with the bodies and bits and pieces, so you can make your gunfighters from the Gunfighters 1 set, that's the male set, all the men. You'll be able to make mounted versions of them, which I just think is really, really cool. So I'm really, really looking forward to taking my gang that I've been building and painting. Wild Bill Moody's gang, that's what I'm going with. I'm looking forward to making mounted versions of them. So you're going to be able to basically take all these miniatures you've made with the Gunfighters kit, bodies and everything, and make those mounted, which is just awesome. So obviously Dead Man's Hand Redux launched. There's more definitive rules in there for mounted games, things like that, and using mounted gunfighters and characters and all that in your games. So yeah, so that's going to be great going forward. I'm really, really excited for that. I think I saw earlier it's launching on the 31st of October over on Kickstarter. So I'll pop a link in the description below as well for that. And be sure to check that out. So I'm sure it's going to be really cool. It says on there you're getting the mounted gunfighters, obviously the plastic kits as well, which is nice. Loads of customization options, I imagine. And there's going to be Metal Legends of the West as well. So they're going to have some Kickstarter stretch goals, things like that. So I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be a fun campaign. I'm really, really looking forward to that one. So I've got these to, if I get some dry weather, to prime these and have a go at painting horses, because I've never painted a horse before. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. So these are my test pieces. And with them, you know, we'll test a couple of schemes, maybe some basic brown, maybe do something with some speed paints, maybe even do a little video just on like this, how you paint a horse. Nice, quick and easy. So let me make the mistake so you don't have to. But yeah, so that's sort of where I'm at. Obviously the big one, the important one, our chicken. Yeah, he's locked and loaded. He's ready for revenge. We've managed to create this chap, the Colonel. There he is. He's arrived in town. Wants that fried chicken. He's got it in his hand. Chicken says no. So yeah, get him painted up as well. Have a little showdown, make a little fun game. Might play with my son with that one. And where else are we at really? Oh, we picked up a battle mat. So we've got a lovely 3x3 mat now. It's a T-junction mat. It's from, oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of the company. I'll put it up on the screen. Really, really good. Got it through Etsy. They do a whole range of different sorts of layouts. So I imagine you could buy another one and attach it on if you wanted. But yeah, I'll do a little video on that as well. But I'll put on the screen now, or as I was talking, a little overview of the mat and some buildings and things like that on it. It's really, really nice design. Really, really pleased with it. So I've only got a small playing space. So 6x4 would never really work. I don't really like the idea of folding them up when you're playing, and so 3x3 fits just right for me, with enough space to roll some dice and stuff around it. And yeah, so that's really cool. So I'm excited, so I can actually start, you know, playing games properly now. Maybe get a little battle report out when I play a game. Try and rope the misses in. But yeah, no, I'm making some progress on it. It's been a bit slower at the moment. I've had a lot going on with work. My partner, she works shifts, so her shifts have been a bit strange. So usually when she's at work, I'll sit in my cupboard under the stairs and do some painting and stuff. But her shifts have moved around a little bit, so I haven't had time to sort of do it. Yeah, what else have we got? I'm sure. Oh yeah, these guys. Let me see that. Dixon Miniatures Came across these on a thread on the Dead Man's Hand, the official Dead Man's Hand Facebook page. People talk about miniatures, or I think I saw something else, someone was saying, what's this? And obviously you comment, don't you? What's that? What have you got there? What's that nice shiny thing you've got? So it's called Dixon Miniatures. Okay, so I had a look, and I remember seeing ages ago, off on a slight tangent here, Knuckle Duster do a set of poker players sitting around a table playing poker for your saloon, like a nice, just sort of, almost like a terrain piece, really. Just have a little character piece on your table. I looked in and thought, okay, yeah, but I think the scale's a bit bigger than Dead Man's Hand. I thought, don't it look a bit funny on the table? Anyway, thought nothing of it, and I'll be honest, I sort of chucked up and thought eventually I'll get one. But yeah, Dixon Miniatures came up, and I was looking at their bits and pieces, and lo and behold, they do a poker set. So I ordered one. It wasn't too bad actually in price. I think I ordered the poker set. Comes with 4 players. Let's get them out. 4 players. You get these little seats, which you need to put together. But your players, obviously they sit in them, which is quite cool. Let's put that seat back in there because the legs are loose. I haven't glued any of them yet. Just don't want to lose those legs, otherwise I've got no legs. But yeah, so it comes with a little set. Obviously, I'll get a picture from the website if I get one up there as well, so you can see it painted. But I just thought these would look great in my saloon. Sat there as a little, like I said, like, you know, almost like a terrain piece, little character piece. There he is, clutching his cards to his chest. Might have to get a couple of their guns on hips in here as well. On this chap here, going over there then. I think they're going to look nice painted, and this is the table. So it's all in white metal. Now there was a warning on here. It says this product contains lead and is dangerous if chewed or swallowed, not suitable for children under 14. I'm not going to chew it. I mean, it might contain lead, I don't know. But it's just great. Look at that, it's a poker table with all the cards on. So I'm really looking forward to getting all this together and getting it painted. If anyone's got any advice, by the way, for clear acrylic bases, because I'd like to base all this, stick it all down on an acrylic base, like a circle or a square. But when you super glue stuff on acrylic, sometimes I find that it goes a bit frosty. Any ideas how to not make that happen? Because I don't want to glue it all down and it all go frosty, because the whole idea is I'd like to paint it and then glue it down. So I can keep the acrylic base see-through no matter what sort of terrain I pop it in. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting these guys together. Really, really looking forward to it. Scale-wise, I think they scale quite well. I think they're a little bit smaller, but you know what? They're sitting down, aren't they, in your saloon? They're going to be playing cards whilst everyone else is shooting the heck out of each other. So yeah, so now I'm looking forward to getting them together. I think this is my last metal thing I need to get primed actually, but I've obviously got to build it all first. I also got in here, this is just a spare, another poker table and chairs, but with no players, so I can put a empty piece down and I can have a full piece, as it were. But yeah, so that's sort of where we're at the moment. Just taking a quick drink there. I've got these chaps and chapesses to work through and get paint on. I need to do the highlighting on the other guys. That's some of the Legends of the West and the Citizens set. I think the Citizens, I think I spoke about it last time, the Citizens set are only available in the Stranger kit now, I think. The Stranger faction. But again, some really characterful little poses in here. Look at this guy, he's just a kid. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. What else we got going on? This lady here, she's going to be working in the saloon. You're not going to mess with her, though. Size of that gun on her hip. So yeah, just a nice quick little update tonight. I've got a load of scatter as well to get together from the starter box. I've still got one building left to put together as well. I still want to do a little video review on some of the buildings because I think they're really, really cool. And you know, the options there for customizing them are great as well. I think that's what's really cool actually about the Great Escape Games plastics. Is there's plenty of customizability. Is that a word? Customizability? You can customize them in any which way. You know, the buildings, they've got the room piece in the middle you can move around, and you know, you can have your doors here, there and everywhere, and it's just great. There's, you know, there's a time and a place, I think, for any model kit that's a set model. I think when you've got like little options to change things around and add little details, it's wonderful. Like, really makes you sort of make it your own. Not everyone's building is going to look the same. But yeah, I think that might be it for today, guys. Nice quick one. So thanks for watching. Thanks to anyone as well who's watched the videos, who's liked videos, commented. You know, it's really great. I like getting the comments, and you know, it's nice to have a bit of a conversation. You know, we may be strangers on the internet, but we're all in the same hobby, aren't we? You know, we're all sharing the same, the same passions. The same passions. So yeah, if you've got any hints and tips or anything like that for, like I said, you know, the gluing, things like that, don't want to mess that up. And any recommendations on the wagons, you know, how I can pick out this detail better. I was going to put a wash on, and I might experiment actually with one of them and just put a wash on it and see how it looks, and then do a dry brush over the top of that. But you know, we'll see how things turn out. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all keep safe, all keep well, and let me know. You know, have you got a project you're working on? Are you working on a Dead Man's Hand project? Let me know in the comments. You know, let's see where we're all at, and let's help each other out. So thanks again for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. So,